Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we have a review of the Ninja Combat Vehicle, which retails for $99.99, and it's a great set, but a terrible price. Let's get into it. So starting off with our Dragonian side builds, we got a little flyer. There's not much to it. I think it's supposed to be a rib cage, but I could be wrong. Yeah, there's not much to it, so we'll just go over there. Then we got this smaller flyer. It uses the tier helmet piece. A little spot for a Dragonian to sit if you want to have the Dragonian sit. Just some small wings. It's just a small little side build. Then on the side we just got a little poster. What's so special about this poster? Well, this is where the reveal blade comes in. So you bring this up to the, well, you're supposed to bring it up and go over, but I'm just going to bring it up to the camera. You can see it makes out a face for some reason. Yeah, this is the gimmick in every set of this wave. You get a little sort of like painting, drawing something, and then you use your reveal blade, which is trans red, to look through and see the hidden message. There's two sets I know that don't have it. One set doesn't even have the reveal blade. The other set is a $10 set, so I wasn't expecting much from it in the first place. But yeah, it's a nice little side build, and I'm just happy we're getting a little something for the villains, even if it's pretty small. So this is the main combat vehicle. As you probably know by now, it splits into three. So if it's going to be hard to do with one hand. You've got two bikes and a flyer. So if we push one bike forward and then push the other bike forward, it splits into our three parts. So we got the left bike, the right bike, and just a little flyer in the middle. So I think we'll go over the bikes first, then we'll go over the flyer. So this is the left bike. This is the bike that uses the orange flame pieces, which means it's for Kai. That's what the symbols on the side read. That spells out Kai. It's a very simple build, just a lot of red. This entire build is just a whole lot of red. You've got these two big wheels, rolls very nicely. And then just sort of like a cover piece, your seat, and then a dragon jaw for some reason is the back. That's where it connects into. And then you just got these supports on the side, which allow for better turns in sort of like a play aspect, but it also allows you to just leave the bike resting up. So for the seat, you can chuck Kai in, if I can position him right. You can chuck Kai in, and then with his swords, you just stick them onto the side like this. So you can have him hold the sword in his hand if you want, or you can just chuck him off to the sides. And everything here on this bike is exactly the same on this bike. They have the exact same build. The only difference is this uses a little bit of light blue instead of a little bit of trans orange, sorry. And that has WF for wildfire. Otherwise, other than that, they're the exact same build. You can swap them out on either side. I feel like you kind of have to do Kai and wildfire on these. However, in the show, we see Kai and Cole, so you can always just chuck Cole on there. Kind of doesn't matter. But yeah, it is a bit repetitive when building, but I do think they come out very nice. Obviously, big Ninjago thing, oversized bikes, but they're not the worst. I don't hate them. However, I don't think they are amazing on their own. They need this little thing right here. So let's get to it. So this right here is our flyer. It's just a small little jet, you know. There's not much to it. You've got your two big wings, which cannot be positioned. And then you got your side sort of thrusters, which can be brought up, can be brought all the way down. That's to cover these Technic pieces, which is how the bikes connect to the main sort of body piece. There's not much to this either. However, it does have some small spring-loaded shooters. If you want to shoot them out, you can. And then pretty simple to just reload them just like that. You got some spare storage down here if you want to have more spring-loaded shooters. Or if you want to put more swords on. So you can put them down here, or what I personally like is you can put them up here as well, which just gives a bit of a sleek look to the wings. Obviously uses these clips for something, but yeah, very nice. Coming on down to the main front, you've got these serpentine eyes, and that is because this main seating area is for Frack, our newest Ninja team member and newest figure in the wave. Exclusive to the set. I think gonna stay exclusive to the set because we might get a new suit of him if we do get him in the January sets. Again, I don't know if he's been rumored yet. However, we're still going through the different rumors and stuff, so anything could happen. But yeah, it's a very nice build. These jet engines come with the same wisp piece that's in, same color that's in the Fire Knight mech. However, this is supposed to represent the Quake ability for some reason. It's not the best thing. It's a nice representation. It just feels a bit random because at least with Kai and Wildfire, they have these sort of like flamey type of pieces, even though they're meant for lightning and ice. They can be used for flames. These just feel a bit off. They feel more like flames than those other pieces. But yeah, it's a very nice flyer. Not much to it. It's a pretty small build, but overall, I think it looks very nice. So yeah, let's move on to the figures next, I guess. So our first figure is Wildfire, and I cannot escape her. Oh my god, she's in 3 of these sets, and it's the same figure we've been getting since March. She's lost the armor piece since March. She only got it in March from memory. I think she also might have got it in Tournament of Sources, but this whole year she's not gotten her armor piece, and there's no reason why she hasn't gotten it. It's just she's become a worse figure, and it just feels useless to have her in the set. It makes sense in the set because this is a vehicle for Wildfire, but like we could have given her something new finally, but we didn't. Anyways, that's Wildfire. Let's move on. Next up, we have Noct of the Forbidden Five. Probably the longest we've waited for a main villain to get a figure since he was introduced, because he was introduced back in April last year in the show, and it took until January this year to get a figure of him. He's alright. Only came in 2 other sets. What was it? Thunderfang and the Combiner mech. So coming in the combat vehicle kind of makes sense for him. He also, from memory, is the one that deals with coal and stuff in the show. So it makes sense to get him in this set. I could be wrong. I could be misremembering things. Sorry, the leak came out back in April and we're at the end of June now, almost July, so it's been a minute since I've seen it. So I could be wrong. But yeah, he's alright. I don't got much extra to say about him. Yeah, that's Noct. He's kind of just Noct. Happy that we got him. He needed the cape, I think. But other than that, a pretty decent figure. So this is one of our Spectral Dragonians. I don't know which version it is, because we have 2. We have one with the ghost tail, one with the legs. I don't know what they're called each, but they're both just Spectral Dragonians. Yeah, it looks very nice. I love the minty blue and just like all the trans blue throughout. The gunmetal grey helmet feels nice as well with the big red horns. These weapons are alright, nothing special. But the trans blue legs and the trans blue arms and the trans blue head feel very Season 11 Ice Chapter stuff, which I'm very happy. I really like when they do trans pieces on figures, just because they look, I don't know how to explain it, they just look really nice. But yeah, we get a couple of these guys throughout the sets, so I don't have much to say about them. Very nice army builder, I will say. I do think I like the regular Dragonians more, but this isn't the same situation as the Wolfmask Warriors last year. That was its own thing. Next up, we have Cole. If you've seen my Temple Bounty review, you know how I feel. The orange feels too blocky for me. I feel like Earth, just as an element, feels wrong in that form. How they showed ice, it should be how they also showed Earth, just with the small pebbles also coming off of it. But that's just a personal gripe. I do think these spectral suits, and yes, I'm calling them spectral suits, I don't care, look very nice. he comes with the reveal blade, and then this little lantern, which is how we can see the spectral dragonians in the show, or at least how the characters can see them, because us, the audience, can see them when the characters can't for some reason. But yeah, it looks very nice. I really like his figure. He comes with a new armor piece, which has the dragon head on one side and there's these bamboo slots on the other, and then just 2 sword holders. You know, pretty conventional for Ninjago nowadays. But yeah, looks very nice. He comes with his hair piece. Yeah, move on to the next one. Next figure is Kai, which does look really nice. He uses orange here as well to depict his flames on his torso, which again looks nice. The orange just feels a bit flat to me. It feels older detailing. It doesn't feel like how some of the detailing is now, like how you see it on Noct or how you see it on some of the other characters. The just pure orange just feels a bit off. That's just a me thing though. I know that's just a me thing. But yeah, Kai looks nice. The dark red obviously works with Kai, but overall, very nice figure. He uses his headband hairpiece, and he has 2 swords, which you can slot in the back, or you just slot them on the, what are they called? Bikes. How did I blank out on that? They're right in front of me. Sorry. But yeah, Kai's very nice. Most expensive way to get him. He does come in the cheapest set of this wave. But yeah, he's a very nice figure, and yeah, I don't know why I'm continuing on. And our final figure for the set is Frack, who's new and exclusive to this set. Unfortunately, is not his Season 3 Part 1 outfit, so that's going to remain a unused, like an unmade figure for a while, until probably the next Ninjago City, if we get lucky. But yeah, he looks nice. He has this brand new helmet, head, just upper bit mold. I can't get it off, but it's just one big plastic piece which all goes together, and it looks nice. He just doesn't have pupils, which does feel a bit off, but the gray and green look nice together. He's got a snake on his back, which is sort of his symbol. It's also on the wings. I forgot to mention that. Also, those say Frack. I don't know why I forgot to mention that as well. But yeah, the green feels nice. It is kind of random for Frack, as he should follow more of Cole's color scheme, I feel like, just because how Wildfire uses a lot of reds and oranges. I feel like Frack should use a lot more of the blacks, the gunmetal gray, which he does use gray, which is good. But green just feels wrong. Not wrong. It's just Cole is his mentor, so he's taking bits from Lloyd. That's all it is. But yeah, he's a very nice figure. Definitely a lot of people's main reason for getting this set. But yeah, I do like him. I'm glad that we got him. And yeah, not much else to say about him. Hey. So, this set, personally, one of my favorites. I do think I like this set a lot. The main problem, $100 for 500 pieces is actually kind of crazy. It was supposed to be $90 before the $10 increase, so that didn't affect other places of the world. Everywhere, this is the regular price. It should have been $10 cheaper. But, even then, $90 is crazy. I feel like 60, if you really want to push it, 70. It should have never been anywhere close to 90, let alone get it to 100. This is a great set. If you find it on sale, get it. It's a genuinely, I love the build. I love how it all goes together. The figures, this might be one of the best figure selections in the wave, as you get one of the Flippin' 5, a Dragonian, you get 2 of the Ninja, 2 of the newer Ninja, and a pretty good build, in my opinion. The only other set in terms of figures that would be this is the Temple Bounty, but that's its own thing. But yeah, very good set, very bad price point. I genuinely recommend it if you find it on sale. I bought this from my Lego store. I bought this separately, same purchase but separately, and I used points to make it half price because, God, I was not paying full price for this. But yeah, I do really like this set, and I'm glad that it was made. I'm just not glad at the price point it was made at. If it had some more to it, just a slightly bigger build, I think people would like it, because it is still 6 figures in one set. So if it just had a little more to the build, if you brought up that piece count to maybe 700, 800, it would be worth the price. It's just at this scale, at this size, it just doesn't feel worth it. Yeah, that's basically all I have to say about this set. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.